are at the table, and this is for the left-handed super heavyweight championship of the world. Your current champion on the left, Артём Морозов, super impressive. But listen, everybody understands that the champ could really be in trouble. Vitalia Laletina has been on an absolute tear through the left-handed division. A great win over Camille
Here we go, Артём Морозов, Vitalia Laletina, Morozov, champion of the world. Laletina, seen by many people as a favorite coming in here. 7 rounds.
Everybody has heard it, and one person that has heard how Morozov, he is most likely, Neil, tired of hearing it. That is not a bad start for either athlete. We felt the hand and wrist of Vitaly was going to be dominant. That was a great round 1 start for Артём Морозов.
There is a fury within Артём Морозов. Coming off stage there, I said it earlier about Michael Todd. I can tell you now, Артём Морозов is absolutely bristling going into this thing. Many people believe that if the match was to stop, if this match turns into a dogfight, the pendulum swings heavily in favor of him. He got a great start there. We're going to the strap match. This is where we find out just how much of a problem he could be. He told me yesterday that he has a very, very solid game plan of how he will approach this match. How focused is the reigning champion on closing down that incredibly long lever? Vitalia Laletina, multiple national, European and world champion. Laletina, highly decorated, has progressed through the weight divisions, multiple champion at multiple weights. We've never seen him bigger than this, around 150 kilograms in body weight.
We heard him in the press conference state that he is no longer the driver in the trucking company. He is, in fact, the owner of the trucking company, and now the training has been tripled. This guy's in the gym, and you can see the upper body is starting to feel out. The man strength is there. Артём Морозов had a huge battle. We got a match.
Huge back pressure applied there by Morozov, and he's busted up on the hand of Vitalia Laletina, and he starts to talk to Vitalia Laletina. He feels like he's got the purchase there, and look at the arm of steel Morozov as he starts to apply that back pressure. Vitalia creeping up now, edging around, then it is on like never before in the opening round here. Incredible battle.
Look at the left bicep of Артём Морозов. He has already cracked the wrist back. He feels like the only way to lose is for Laletina to stand up, and he stands up, and there it is!
The hammer goes down, and that is a statement made by Steel Morozov. The wrist was sacrificed, the back pressure was robust. Look at that. And he early started to chip away mentally at Vitalia Laletina. The wrist was compromised, and he hung him up there. Reminiscent of Travis Bajan with Richard Lupkus. Stand up, Rich. And there we saw it again, but this time, Vitalia Laletina and Артём Морозов of Kazakhstan, and look at that. The arm of Morozov is ridiculous, and the bigger story is that we are in a 7-round match, and you do get the feeling that that may be every ounce of power that Vitalia, and that is the result.
8 men have tried, 8 have fallen. He feels the disrespect that's coming from everyone. Vitaly has pulled just 2 matches on the left arm. Артём Морозов has never lost a match on the left arm. Look at that!
Big drive, big change of direction, and that's going to be the... Oh! I couldn't tell whether that hit the pad or not, but it was extremely close.
Let's get the strap in this one. What does referee say?
I think it must be going to straps because they would have already called the win.
I'm looking at the table. Yes, it goes to the
Yeah,
strap.
we had a terrible visual on that one, really, but
Yeah. Vitaly is feeling fatigue straight from the go. Best of 7. We know Артём Морозов is known for his great endurance, carrying around that insane amount of muscle. Just look at that guy. He looks like a Marvel superhero. There's no doubt about it. He's ready and he came to fight. And right now, he's looking really good. I feel like Артём Морозов has the weapons to beat Vitaly Laletin. Vitaly Laletin, being as great as he is, has...
who has taken most damage? You can celebrate a big win, but were you in the position where you were not being taxed? That is the important thing. Which one of these athletes was taxed more by that incredible battle in the opening round? Артём Морозов was screaming throughout
Артём
it.
Морозов, a lot of back pressure,
That's
wants to
better there
stop
from
him.
Laletin, a much better climb, but Morozov again
Gets the
has forced it
hand,
up.
holds the pronator.
Better adjustments made there from Laletin again, but Morozov
Such a
is
horrible position.
utilising the anchor point low down the wrist. Almost a foul called there, but it was just a little. And look at the transition, it's coming, and there it is,
There
and
it
there's the
is.
win. Oh, what was that elbow?
No foul. Show me.
You could see that Артём was sneaking around there, and
Listen,
have I mentioned he's got pretty big arms, right?
pretty damn big arms. Listen, I was
word.
talking with few people before the match, and I said, listen, to win Vitaly Laletin, you have to do what Ermas Gasparini did with the right arm, and look at that. He's doing exactly the same thing. This was the most overlooked match on East versus West 16. Everyone thought this was going to be a blowout. Vitaly Laletin going to come in, collect the crown that he, for so many people, think he deserves, and just leave. Yet we're seeing completely different. The champion is fighting. The champion is looking good. He has the strategy to beat Vitaly Laletin. It's not pretty, but it works.
Listen, there is a reason that the Angry Turk, the enigma of rage, master arm wrestler, master matchmaker, put these guys together. And when he did so, he said many people are overlooking this and they should not. And you can see it evidenced. Clues in the title, main event of the evening. Here we go. What a start. What a climax to East versus West 16. I hope that Engin Terzi is out there smiling himself silly with his son Emir by his side, because Emir, 16 years of age, the son of Engin Terzi, is a die-hard left-hander, loves the left hand. Well, this is the pinnacle of the left hand, and it's happening right now. Here we go.
Still round number 2, one elbow foul for Артём Морозов, waiting for the go. Артёm posts high, will use a lot of back pressure, goes on defensive mode versus Vitaly Laletin. Vitaly lost his own hand trying to get to the pin pad, and much better attack from Morozov because Vitaly's hand is so fatigued. Keeps the pronator. What's gonna go?
Oh, was that an elbow? Oh, my.
And Vitaly Laletin gets 1 on 2 fouls for Артём Морозов, but he's definitely fatiguing, and we know the champ has insane endurance for someone his size.
I mean, thinking back to the match with Alex Kodekcha, what an absolute barnstormer that one was. And from and Dadikian, the match between Morozov and Dadikian was another one. Completely incredible war, and yet he finds a way. He's so versatile. This is an athlete. I mean, look at the physical conditioning of Артём Морозов. Have we ever had a guy look like that?
It's just round number 3 that we're gonna go into.
What a visual
he
that
knows
is.
he got lucky there because Артём Морозов had the pronator, had the height, was getting the hand of Vitaly and was coming back around. But
just an insane match. And you can see the disappointment on the face of Steel Morozov there when he was informed by the referee that he had the infringement, lost the round. But You got to think, Ray, that he's probably still pretty confident because of the two, when you look at the visual we've got now and you're looking at the face of Vitaly Laletin, he certainly looks like he's far more taxed, whereas Morozov?
Listen, the #1 left hand on the planet is here to make a statement. I still believe he's in a driver's seat in this match, even though he lost on fouls. Vitaly's hand was compromised. Vitaly is losing the fight on his side, and that's not good. He's, as you can see, this is international squad day for him, and right now his arm must be really pumped. Артём Морозов has insane endurance.
Morozov has insanely massive arms. I mean, my word, these swans are sick. Look at that. Have you got your tickets to the gun show? In case anyone hadn't noticed, the title of the event is arm wrestling, and the guy came ready.
With some great arms.
Don't move.
Little drive, better climbing there from Morozov. You do feel like this would go to straps, but are we going to see a transition there to the press from Laletin? He's carving around a little bit, and a lot of finger walking going on there. Laletin panicking a little there, starting to hit that ejector seat. We will go to the strap. I figured we would.
Vitaly Laletin always has that insane power of the grip. He has, I think, world record for the strongest grip, so slipping with him is not an event.
What an event. I know you can't see him at home right now, but Rolly Ray in all black looking like something out of James Bond and enjoying the night of arm wrestling here. What a night it's been, and we are starting to get ready for another big hit there coming from these men. An insane amount of back pressure applied again from Steel Morozov, and sacrificed his wrist there, Laletin, and he's gone for the dead wrist press. Did he get it?
He didn't get it. But it's also the will of arm wrestler.
This is an incredibly close match for a myriad of reasons. The strengths of one man are countered by those of another, and a massive drive and a massive transition.
Vitaly's so close,
Morozov has hung him up again, and much better
Vitaly's in a
commitment.
good position.
I think he's got a second foul.
Yeah, I think his shoulder
contact.
Yeah, but Vitaly knows he has a press, and he knows he has an option.
Didn't get deep enough there.
Still playing defense. He doesn't really. He tries to attack, but he just wants to secure his pronator. That's all he wants. Let's see if he goes for the press straight away just to get the slip.
Big drive off the start, and elbow, but it. I don't think he tried to push him off the back there, you know.
And big drive, and Vitaly Laletin gets a pin.
That's got to be a pin. That's a. Oh my word! Surely a pin.
Okay. I think maybe elbow came off a little bit.
I mean, that looked for all intents and purposes like he had got that nailed on, and yet here we go again. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Here I go again. Big grip there, and Morozov's wrist is sacrificed. He's nowhere to go at the back of the pad now. Do not tell me that Vitaly Laletin is trying to drive him off the pad there. He's not. He's hanging in, and he's securing that position. Morozov looking to get the index finger back into the game. At the moment, the index finger of Vitaly Laletin is over the index finger knuckle of Артём Morozov, and that prevents any
Athletes.
Truly magnificent match. Couldn't be any better, in truth. The main event of the evening. This is how you want the match to, or the card, I should say, to finish, and we are getting a visual treat here.
I think people will get a good lesson here that arm wrestling isn't black and white. It's a little bit gray.
A lot of gray.
Yeah, a lot of gray.
And also, I'm sure that the respect level for Steel Morozov goes through the roof, as it should, because this is a champion.
Absolutely.
In the heart and the mind.
And also, left arm is not the right arm, and saying, because
if it's all round, we could see Vitaly Laletin edge himself back into the match, with a huge confidence booster. Down go the hands. Ready? Oh, no, baby, go! Oh, my word, that was a pin, surely.
What?
If Vitaly Laletin has not got a pin there, I mean, how many times a week does his trucks get a puncher? My word.
Waiting.
Don't move.
Drive again.
And
Go!
again.
Surely look like that was over. That is a pin. Pin.
That was a pin.
Pinny, pin, pin,
Vitaly
pin.
Laletin
Pin.
takes.
And you can see, evidenced by the look on the face of the towering Vitaly Laletin, just how brutal this match has been.
This will be a big moment in the match. Whoever takes it leads by one. Yeah.
Yeah, the graphic there showing fouls, which
There's
are
no
not
fouls
real.
for any.
There are no fouls at this
Round
stage.
number 5. Taking grip most likely. We'll see same scenario. It's getting harder and harder for Артём Морозов to slip from Vitaly Laletin. Vitaly also showing great endurance.
Don't move.
And much better with the press. And continue going, but we will see.
It's a
who can find
high-risk
more
strategy,
pieces.
Ray, isn't it, really, when you think about it? Because what it does do is it does leave the door wide open for that booming top roll attack, Vitaly Laletin. But you wonder whether he's used that much of it. There's not enough left.
From the setup,
He's
doesn't
not
look like
going
he's
for it,
coming
Ray.
forward. No,
He's not going for it at all.
I feel like it's the same setup. He will try to do defensive style of top roll.
Yeah, he's trying to match the back pressure, isn't he? Here we go. Watch for the goal dropped and do not blink, because you do feel like, I'll tell you what, here comes the repositioning there from Vitaly Laletin. Much deeper now. Much deeper now with that lower arm and a big drive, and it is over, and that hurts.
I
That
think it's
one
done.
hurts.
I feel like it is done. I think Артём Морозов at
That
some
one
point got injured in this match.
He put up the...
Waiting for the go. Press is fully engaged. Will it be a slip, or will Vitaly Laletin take control of this match? And ooh, that's a pin. That's a 100% pin. It's a 100% pin.
That
Vitaly
is the
Laletin
match.
in a brutal. Referees there looking at the tape. Let's see one more time. And it slips right before it hits the pad. By the East versus West rule. It is definitely a press. Just get in that press as deep as he can, as aggressive as he can, and hopefully Vitaly is slower. Waiting for the go. The hands closed. Артём Морозов coming forward this time, much better. Hopefully it will not be back pressure engagement. He's setting up for the press. Waiting for the goal. Waiting for the goal. Lado arguing, wants to get the center line. I feel like Vitaly Laletin has the center a little bit more. And Артём Морозов, but still, I feel like there's an injury there, and Vitaly Laletin takes the title. This time for real. Thank you guys for being with us.
Артём, that was unbelievable. The main event was the main event, and once again, we saw why he is such a champion. And the first round was as good as arm wrestling gets. Just how tired were you after that first round? Because you didn't show it.
Гамарджоба. Блин, насколько я устал? Я, в принципе, не устал. Ну, есть причины. Ну, я доволен этим поединком, несмотря на то, что проиграл. Я с гордостью отдаю пояс и перчатку Виталию. Он реально сильный. Я очень рад, что мне удалось с ним побороться на равных. Но сегодня получилось так. Я еще молодой, поэтому я еще вам покажу.
I'm very happy to pull Vitaly here, and he was incredibly strong. To be honest, I'm not really tired, and there are reasons to it. And I'm really happy that I could fight Vitaly, and I could give him a great match. And I'm happy that he receives the belt and the gauntlet, and he's a great champion as well. And I just want to say I'm pretty young, and I have a lot of future ahead of me, and I'll get really strong.
We saw tonight another incredible match. We saw the man who was working in your corner, David Darikian, who is unbelievably strong also. When you look at your future path, you look at the next match, Артём, what match excites you the most?
Так, ну на левой руке я пока не буду бороться. Хочется на правой больше побороться, да. И... Что еще было? Вот я об этом и говорю, что я пока не хочу ни с кем бороться. Я чуть-чуть отдохну. Вообще в этом поединке я сам от себя не ожидал, что так получится. Я доволен своей борьбой. И много людей писали, что я там в сухую проиграю, но, как видите, мне удалось. И я настолько доволен, что я счастлив. Прям, я не знаю, мне прям по кайфу. Я хочу плакать от счастья.
I want to give my left a bit of rest, and I'll probably won't pull it for a while. I'll go with right arm. As for the match, I'm very happy how it turned out, and I'm satisfied with my performance. And you know, I'm almost crying. I'm very happy how it turned out. A lot of people said that I'm just going to lose 4-0, but that wasn't the case, and I'm very happy how it turned out.
Vitaly Laletin, let's hear from the champ as he gets the left arm gauntlet. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, it is done. He came to Georgia on a mission. I'm going to come to that side because he can hold the microphone with that hand. Right, there it is, you see, matches the jacket. Vitaly, many people thought you were a huge favorite coming into this match. You said yesterday it will not be as easy as you guys think. This will be a war, and it was.
Это действительно был такой серьезный и тяжелый поединок. Все, даже кто мне подходил, говорил, ты его однозначно выиграешь. Я говорил, вы не уверены. Этот поединок будет очень тяжелый, очень сложный. Спасибо Артему, то, что он вышел со мной побороться и дал хороший бой.
Everyone told me Everyone came up to me and said that Vitaly, you're gonna win easily. It's gonna be an easy match, and I always said it's not gonna be. It's gonna be a very tough match, and I'm pleased with how it went. And Artyom, thank you for such a great match.
Now, a similar question to yourself that I asked to Артём Морозов. If you look at the super heavyweights now, there are many incredible athletes. Darikian, No Limits, Devon Larratt. Who do you want to pull next?
Дадикян очень вообще хорошо себя показал как боец. В этом поединке между спортсменами было килограмм 45, наверное, да, разницы. Но скажу, что Алекс тоже не побоялся выйти. Знал, что Давид очень сильный, и побороться. Это достойно.
I respect both of them, you know. David came up with a great performance, so strong. It was 45 kilograms difference, and he still came up. I would say Alex did great as well. He came up knowing that Darikian is very strong, and he still came up.
Девон, как всегда, показал супер результат, который, в принципе, ожидали все, в том числе и я. А с кем я хочу в дальнейшем побороться? Ну, придется с Ливаном нам бороться. Но, опять же, это не моя инициатива. Я не живу этой мечтой забороть Ливана. Я живу мечтой подольше оставаться в спорте.
Devon's performance was great, just like I thought and like it always is. As for my next opponent, looks like it's Levan, even though it's not my initiative, but looks like it's the match, even though I don't live with a dream of beating Levan or pulling him. I live with a dream of just continuing to pull and enjoying arm wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, for now, he has got the opportunity to enjoy an incredible evening. And he is the new super heavyweight champion of the world, Vitalia Laletin!